All right, breaking news coming in after Alok Kumar Verma, Rakesh Asthana were divested of their roles in the CBI. India today has accessed the official communication from the Department of Personnel and Training. The CBC has observed that Director CBI was non-cooperative with Commission, non-compliant with the requirements, directions of the Commission and created willful obstruction in the functioning of the Commission, which is a constitutional body. The CBC, on a receipt of a complaint on 24th August 2018 containing various allegations against senior functionaries of the CBI, has served 3 separate notices on 11 September 2018 upon the Director CBI to produce files and documents before the Commission. Despite repeated assurances and reminders, the Director CBI failed to furnish the record files before the Commission. The CBC has observed that Director CBI has not been cooperating in making the records in the files sought by the Commission relating to serious allegations. Kamaljeet Kaur Sandhu now joins us on the phone line for more on this story. Kamal, a lot of people are looking at this, at the government, in fact, utilizing means to arm twist Alok Verma. Now, a true picture of why, as far as the CBC is concerned, recommendations were made for him to go on leave.
Well, this is the biggest setback Alok Verma will receive. Official communication clearly says that the CBI Director Alok Verma was non-cooperative. The 3 notices were served to him by the CBC that he failed to respond despite assurances given by him that he will respond on allegations of corruption. Now, this is a huge setback and it also clearly shows which way the government really is. Clearly, many pointers coming in from what Arun Jaitley had stated in his press conference, but this is official communication coming in from the I&B Ministry, clearly from the DOPT itself, to which Alok Verma has to respond. And now when both these officers, the director and the ADG, who've been divested of all charges, this controversy really exploding in the face of the government, who's obviously failed to act in time. Now, this is a much belated decision taken, saying that the decision was taken only on behalf of CBC, because remember, the Supreme Court has mandated and given a fixed tenure to the CBI director.
Okay.
So clearly, when this action was taken, and now the official communication says that the director CBI was non-cooperative, that the atmosphere of the ecosystem was vitiated, there have been charges which have been made. So again, all this put together clearly puts one point that Alok Verma is finished and done with whatever the inquiry is. And remember, he's only got 3 months left in his tenure. But very embarrassing and very clearly at this point of time where CBI is being hit by a credibility crisis, the government is obviously not with him.
Right.
The communication obviously says and puts a question mark not only on his character but calls him non-cooperative.
All right, thank you so much, Kamal, for joining us with all those details. Okay, so we are staying with this big story where the CBC has in fact gone ahead and put forward their view. This is what we are learning, the order as far as the note in fact which was sent to the government in Alok Verma's case, where the CBC called Alok Verma as non-cooperative, somebody who was not, not, despite repeated reminders, did not comply with the orders of the CBC when the allegations against him were made. Despite repeated reminders, he failed to produce the documents and the files which were asked by the CBC. This is the first reaction from the CBC, which has issued a statement on the CBI mess that is going on. Kamal, the other big question that people will be talking about, yes, it seems like a vote of no confidence as far as Alok Verma is concerned, but the whole handling of this issue, the opposition has now been given a handle to attack the government by saying that all this is being done to save their favorite.
Well, many will say the government's delay in acting in this entire case may have led to what is called the snowballing of the controversy. The government could have come in much earlier, but perhaps they were also keeping in mind the legality and the tenure of the CBI chief. Remember, at this point of time, very clearly, the government has taken its own time and it's taken a few days before they could actually take a decision, and they've actually put the onus and responsibility on the CBC, saying it's on behalf of the CBC that they have decided to act upon. So clearly the government is very cautious. We've seen that when it happened in the MJ Akbar case, They had taken a lot of time to respond, but that has really costed them quite a lot. And even in this case, where there is a question of credibility now coming in very clearly, the opposition taking no opportunity. They're not going to leave any opportunity to hit back at the government. And we've seen right from Rahul Gandhi to Prashant Bhushan to the likes of Mamata Banerjee, who calling this BJP Bureau of Investigation. So clearly, this is something that the government could have well been avoided. Could they have nipped it in the bud, this entire controversy between the director and his number two? That is something that people are now putting question mark on. But the fact is that this explosion of controversy has happened, that the government is now obviously in a fix. They put Nageshwar Rao, the 1986 batch Odisha officer, as the in charge, with the rest of the team of both Alok Verma as well as Rakesh Asthana being taken out. But this is going to be very embarrassing for this CBI because one, it's the credibility. The other is they're looking into high-profile cases and there is a corruption taint against its top officers. All this putting together the government in a bind.
Thank you so much, Kamal, for joining us with all those details.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.